Today I will presentation the result and conclusion from the workshop number 9 and 10 on the removal, inspection and installation of the fuel system components is in the ALF 512 engine and oil system similar to engine. In this case, my name is Dylan and I have to result a different inspection. In this workshop, involve a comprehensive inspection of critical engage system. Workshop number 9, in this case, focus of the fuel system components include the fuel control unit, fuel bus pump, fuel flow meter, and the main filter. In this case, the workshop number 10, I cover oil system components. This including the oil tank, oil pump, oil filter, and oil chip. In addition is to the exchange from the fuel on oil is the results. These all processes were performed strict according to the manuals. In the maintenance manuals include the AML according to the in-game. In the throughout the inspection process, we follow strict safety protocol to ensure personal safety and the system integration of the aircraft. In our inspection of the fuel system revealed several significant inside the fuel control unit. In this case, you check the different characteristic, for example, per number, serial number, to realize to the change component with another engine. The engine number one shower minimum surface crash, which according to the manufacturer limited are not acceptable required. Replace immediately is necessary, but in this case it's not necessary because the limit is the okay. The engage to the FSU exceeds the slightly explain where the contamination of the system, which after cleaning to the component which you need to dry and air was within acceptance tolerance of the component. The fuel bus pump, you need to check the different characteristics, for example, the per number, serial number, or other information. The presence multiply and says below acceptable limited. In this case, you need to check the O-ring to indicate potential leak fuel leak, and this the to reduce the foam and effects on the damage wires that could compromise mechanic align. The fuel flow meter that you need to check the different characteristics and have to their own electrical connection pins and the clogging in the internal duct both of which affect the signal transmission of the information and flow actually the well surface crash where wind tolerance the contamination and should require immediately attention of the system. The main fuel filter assembly, you need to check the different characteristics and excise heavy contamination, corrosion, and brake safety system. And a mission program filter this says several compromises in the unit performance and safety, with the dirty filter exceed the manufacturer accepted partially contamination. In this case, the field of below is the 10 micrometers to the septum. The oil system inspection result is the contrast the different components. You need to check the oil tank. In this case, you saw accumulate in air required design, a lack of locking at drain point, safety hair in the damage rig, depthing gauge, and potential leak. In the oil pump, minor crash in the external surface without the tolerance. In the chip detector, the main is damage in the superficie wire, electrical continuous of the according to the manual, in selfie valves. And the oil filter will replace the different components. For example, the will replace the 7 micron filter in the minimal scratch and bypass is the correct option. In final conclusion from this inspection, a cleaning the fuel system has multiple components that have deteriorated where the safety service limit of the manual in according of the contamination or corrosion. This effect directly affecting the system, fuel system. In this case, it is necessary to the safety system repair the different component or replace in another case, but it's not necessary because you need to repair the solution. The oil system components generate the good operation condition with only wear. In the combination, critical function include oil fuel, pressure, filtration, and metering particle detection rate with manufacturer defining the limit. This is all for me. Thank you so much.